Jamie Gittens, the $60 million Dortmund star, is desperate to join the Blues. And Chelsea are gearing up for a blockbuster bid in the next few days. This is Chelsea News TV, your home for all things Blues, and we're diving straight into this developing saga. Why is Gittens so eager to wear the Chelsea badge? What could this mean for Enzo Maresca's squad as they chase glory in the Club World Cup? And who else is on Chelsea's radar as they reshape their attack? We're breaking it all down with exclusive insights, analysis, and the latest transfer buzz. Stick with us for the full story. This is one you won't want to miss. Let's start with the headline news. Jamie Gittens, the 20-year-old Borussia Dortmund winger, is pushing hard for a move to Stamford Bridge. According to transfer guru Fabrizio Romano, Gittens is literally waiting for Chelsea's call. He's already told Dortmund's directors he wants out, and his heart is set on joining the Blues. This isn't just a passing interest. Gittens has agreed to a 7-year contract with Chelsea, running until June 2032. That's how serious this is. The player's commitment is locked in, but the deal hinges on Chelsea and Dortmund finding common ground. Dortmund slapped a $60 million price tag on Gittens before the Club World Cup, and Chelsea walked away from a late deadline day bid when negotiations stalled. But now, sources confirm the Blues are ready to return with a fresh proposal, possibly within days. Why is Gittens so desperate to join Chelsea? Let's unpack it. The young winger has been a standout for Dortmund, dazzling with his pace, flair, and ability to unlock defenses. He's exactly the kind of dynamic attacker Enzo Maresca craves to bolster Chelsea's front line. With the Club World Cup kicking off against LAFC this Monday, Chelsea were keen to get deals like this done early, but the pre-tournament transfer deadline slammed shut on Tuesday. Gittens, already registered with Dortmund for the competition, can play for Chelsea in the tournament, even if a deal is struck soon. So why the rush? Chelsea see Gittens as a long-term investment, a player who could light up the Premier League for years. His desire to join signals confidence in Maresca's project, and that's a massive vote of confidence in the direction Chelsea are heading. But here's the catch. Dortmund aren't budging easily. Club director Sebastian Kehl admitted talks with Chelsea broke down over differing valuations. He told Tagesspiegel, "We did not agree because we have different ideas about the current value of the player." Kehl knows Gittens makes Dortmund better, but he also hinted they're open to a future deal, saying, of course, at some point you have to sell. That's a green light for Chelsea to keep pushing, but the $60 million fee is a sticking point. Will Chelsea meet Dortmund's demands, or can they negotiate a lower price? That's the multi-million-pound question. Let's zoom out for a moment. Gittens isn't Chelsea's only attacking target. The Blues are casting a wide net to strengthen their front line. Alejandro Garnacho, the Manchester United star, has long been admired by Maresca, especially since January. Then there's Nico Williams, another winger on Chelsea's radar, though his salary demands could complicate things. And don't forget Nick Woltemade, the 23-year-old Stuttgart striker who's caught Chelsea's eye after a sensational season. Woltemade bagged 17 goals and 3 assists in 33 games, with a goal every 119.94 minutes. Compare that to Hugo Ekitike, another Chelsea target, who scored 22 goals but needed 165.6 minutes per goal. Woltemade's efficiency is turning heads, and Chelsea have already held exploratory talks with his team. But with Liam Delap already signed for $30 million from Ipswich, do Chelsea really need another striker, or are they planning a complete attacking overhaul? Speaking of Delap, Chelsea icon Olivier Giroud is backing the 22-year-old to shine. Giroud, now at LAFC, told Give Me Sport, if he has got a good mentality, he will do well. I think he is very talented, and the boys will help him settle. Delap's arrival adds pressure to Nicholas Jackson, who averaged a 6.88 match rating in the Premier League last season, trailing Cole Palmer's chart-topping 7.33. With Marc Guiu as another option up top, Chelsea's attack is starting to look crowded. So where does Gittens fit in? His versatility as a left winger could complement Palmer and Noni Madueke, who posted a 6.82 rating last season. Gittens could be the missing piece to unlock Maresca's tactical vision. Now, let's talk defense. Chelsea aren't just chasing attackers. They're close to signing free agent Kian, the former Preston North End left-back. The 19-year-old England under-19 international is on the verge of joining, with talks reportedly nearing completion. Best, praised by ex-P&E boss Ryan Lowe as different class for his intelligence and passing, could head to Strasbourg on loan to continue his development. This move shows Chelsea's commitment to building for the future, especially after snapping up young talents like Giovanni Quenda, Dario Isugo, and Mamadou Sarr in recent months. But with Liverpool, Newcastle, and Nottingham Forest also circling best, Chelsea had to act fast. Is this a sign of more youth-focused deals to come? What do you think, Blues fans? Are you excited about Gittens, or should Chelsea prioritize someone like Woltemade or Garnacho? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you're loving this deep dive into Chelsea's transfer plans, give us a quick like. It really helps us keep bringing you the latest. Let's shift gears to the goalkeeper situation, because it's getting spicy. Chelsea's failed deadline day move for AC Milan's Mike Maignan has stirred debate. The Blues walked away after deeming his price too high for a player with just 12 months left on his contract. Now, reports suggest both Robert Sanchez and Djordje Petrovic could be on the chopping block. Petrovic in particular is itching to leave. Journalist Simon Phillips reports that the 25-year-old Serbian, who's shown on loan at Strasbourg, is attracting interest from multiple clubs. His agent's phone is blowing up. And Phillips says Chelsea and Maresca don't see Petrovic as their number one due to his distribution skills. Strasbourg's Liam Rosenior called him a world-class shot stopper. But Maresca's system demands more, with Philip Jorgensen signed for $20 million. And Kepa Arrizabalaga back from Bournemouth, Chelsea's goalkeeping depth is overflowing. Could Petrovic's potential move to Aston Villa, Leeds, or Wolves open the door for Maignan after all? On the outgoing side, Chelsea are ready to trim their bloated squad. Big names like Raheem Sterling, João Felix, Ben Chilwell, and Axel Disasi are facing uncertain futures. Sterling, back from a lackluster loan at Arsenal, and Felix, who flopped at AC Milan, are among those who could be sold. Chilwell, earning $200,000 per week, is also on the market after his Crystal Palace stint. Then there's Benoit Badiashile and Trevoh Chalobah, with the former two prioritized for exits over Chalobah, despite Napoli's interest. This clear-out is part of Blueco's plan to streamline Maresca's squad and cut the wage bill. But with so many departures, can Chelsea maintain their depth for a grueling season? Let's not forget the defensive reinforcements. Chelsea have made Benfica's Tomas Araujo their top target for the summer. The 23-year-old centre-back, tipped by Jean Vertonghen to become one of the world's best, is recovering from an injury that'll keep him out of the Club World Cup. Chelsea have already reached out to Araujo's camp, and there's talk of a potential swap deal involving João Felix. After missing out on Dean Huijsen to Real Madrid, landing Araujo would be a statement signing. But with Benfica holding firm, Chelsea will need to dig deep, financially and strategically. As we wrap up, let's look at the bigger picture. Chelsea's transfer strategy is bold, balancing youth and experience. Gittens could be the spark in attack. Best and Araujo signal a focus on defensive depth. And Delap's arrival, who has Giroud's seal of approval. But with the Club World Cup looming and a unique registration window open from June 27 to July 3, Chelsea's next moves are critical. They couldn't finalize deals for Gittens or Maignan before the deadline, but the coming days could change everything. There's a lot to unpack here, Blues fans. Subscribe to Chelsea News TV for the latest updates and hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat. What part of this transfer saga are you most excited about? Gittens' potential arrival, Araujo's defensive promise, or maybe the goalkeeper shakeup? Let us know in the comments. We'll be back with more Chelsea news, including a deep dive into how Maresca plans to integrate these new faces. Until then, keep the faith, and let's go, Blues.